We begin with the police investigation into Saturday's deadly shooting at a popular Latin festival in Toronto. The violence left 2 people dead and at least 4 others seriously injured. Police say at least 2 people exchanged shots while moving through the crowd of about 13,000 people. They are now looking at witness statements, sifting through videos, and examining crime scene evidence. For those at the festival, it was a frantic scene.
Oh my God.
I feel a little bit insecure now. I mean, especially bringing my kids, I feel insecure because I don't know what has happened to Canada.
Police say 2 firearms were recovered and there are at least 3 crime scenes under investigation. So far, no suspects have been identified or arrested. At least 33 shootings have now been recorded in the city this year, and police say much of it is connected to gang activity. And the CBC's Michelle Song is in the Toronto neighborhood where the shooting happened. She joins us now live. Hey, Michelle, so tell us a little bit more about what you're seeing and hearing from there.
Well, Arthi, it's a completely different scene here this morning compared to yesterday. Just on this street here, it was completely blocked off as of yesterday with police tape. There were evidence markers all over the ground and a lot of garbage that was left over, abandoned shoes, food that was discarded. There were still tents up from Saturday's festivities. But, you know, Salsa on St. Clair is really a family-friendly event for a lot of people in the city. Thousands of people come to this neighborhood to enjoy Latin culture, celebrate the music and the dancing and food. And many people now feel that safety, that sense of security has been really stripped away. Some of the local business owners were witnesses of what happened Saturday night. And I spoke to the local BIA and a local veterinarian who was there last night. She says she heard the gunshots and she saw, you know, the heavy police presence, people running up the street, and she also saw EMS really tending to people and trying to help people.
Several of them are shaken up because several of us were direct witnesses or almost direct witnesses. And of course, if you weren't, you were still witness to the massive stampeding back and forth of the crowd. And just to have something like this interrupt something that's supposed to be a joyous, fun occasion is not really how we want to celebrate our area. And, you know, naturally, many of them are very upset, very shaken up.
I also spoke to some residents who share a varying of opinions about what happened Saturday. Some people say they now feel okay. This neighborhood is generally a pretty safe neighborhood, while others say, you know, maybe the festival should be canceled or moved to a different location.
Like, I was a little shaken for sure, just like in the moment. It wasn't until afterwards that I processed it, that it kind of really sat with me. And yeah, now I'm doing all right, especially seeing the neighborhood back to normal. Once it's kind of cleaned up and closed off, then you kind of feel like you can move on from it a bit more.
I made the mistake of going online and looking at, you know, what people were saying, and a lot of people were saying they should move the festival and they should shut it down. I think that's a wrong decision. I think it belongs in this community and neighborhood. I think festivals happen often without there being any kind of violence. I don't think that moving it is the solution.
Well, Arthi, some businesses are open today, but the BIA told me that some are still remaining closed as they still feel shaken up about what happened. But police are trying to assure members of the community and Torontonians that Toronto is a safe city.
So as you say there, of course, Michelle, people who were in that neighborhood over the weekend still dealing now with the aftermath. But for police, the work is really just starting. What do we know about the investigation into this so far?
Right. This is an active and ongoing investigation. Police described it as a complex investigation because of the sheer number of people that attended the festival on Saturday. They're estimating around 13,000 people showed up. So there's a lot of evidence, a lot of witnesses that they have to speak to. But they have uncovered 2 firearms and established 3 crime scenes. But they haven't had any arrests so far that we know of, and we don't know exactly how many suspects are at large. So there are still a lot of questions around what's happened here.
Michelle, thank you for this. That's the CBC's Michelle Song in Toronto.